Turning to obituaries, brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. 256-245-4361. That's Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. Your Dignity Memorial Funeral Home is Curtis & Son Funeral Home. Mr. Donald Edward King, age 77, of Sylacauga, died at his residence on February the 9th. A memorial service will be held tonight at 6:30 from Curtis & Son North, with the Reverend Eddie Forbes officiating. Visitation prior to the service from 5 until 6:30 at the North Chapel. Online condolences at curtissonsonfh.com. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. Mr. Bobby G. Sweat, Sr., died at his residence on Tuesday. A memorial service will be held 2 o'clock Saturday at Calvary Baptist Church in Childersburg, with the Reverend Paul Hickman officiating. Mr. Sweat was a member of the Calvary Baptist Church and retired from Kimberly-Clark. In lieu of flowers, donations can be made to the Calvary Baptist Church General Fund. Online memorials at curtissonsonfunerals.com. Arrangements under the direction of Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Childersburg Chapel. Mrs. Balma Smelly, age 84, died at Golden Living Center in Lynette, Alabama yesterday. Curtis & Son Funeral Home will announce the arrangements. Mrs. Nellie Sarah Welch, age 98, of Childersburg, died at Sylacauga Health and Rehab on Wednesday, February the 10th. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Childersburg Chapel, announcing. Vicki Marie Brannon Baird died February the 7th at her residence in Sylacauga at the age of 44. Memorial service will be held at Fire Pentecost UPC at 6 p.m. tonight. The Reverend Timothy Taylor officiating. Graveside service for Mr. James Willis Knight will be 11 o'clock Friday at Pine Hill Memorial Park in Talladega, with the Reverends Keith Owensby and Charlie Bolt officiating. The family receiving friends 9:30 till 10:30 at the funeral home. Mr. Knight died February the 10th at his residence. He was a native of Talladega and lived in Childersburg the past 14 years. He was a veteran of World War II and a member of the Valley View Church of God. In lieu of flowers, memorials can be sent to the Valley View Church of God. Online condolences at urseryfuneralhome.com. Ursery Funeral Home in Talladega will direct that service. Donna Wyatt Vick, age 63, of Wagufka, died at her residence on Tuesday, February the 9th. Memorial service will be held Friday evening at 6 p.m. at the Wagufka Family Worship Center, with Brother Tommy Thornton, the senior pastor at Wagufka Family Worship Center, presiding. Funeral service for Mrs. Leslie Lee Oddie, age 77, formerly of Alexander City, will be this morning at 11 a.m. from Armour's Memorial Chapel in Alexander City, with burial in the Armour's Memorial Garden in Alexander City. Armour's Memorial Funeral Home directing. And funeral service for Mr. Robert Monk Thomas, age 63, is today at 1 o'clock from Mount Zion Baptist Church in Sylacauga. Visitation was held last night, and Mr. Thomas died at Coosa Valley Medical Center on February the 4th. Community Funeral Home in Sylacauga will direct the service. That's a look at obituaries this morning, brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and over in Childersburg on Highway 280. Your Dignity Memorial Funeral Home in Sylacauga and Childersburg is Curtis & Son Funeral Home, 256-245-4361. This obituary report brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home.